Hello. Yeah, so just like what it says, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep this short too. Turn on my window. Roll up my window. Hold on. Get this thing rolled up. So I've had plans to go to Houston on the 26th. I was planning on leaving the evening of the 26th to go to Houston and help. And so I've got some friends that are out there. Actually, a friend of mine that I met in Standing Rock, crazy story. Met him on the bridge the first time I went to Standing Rock. Everybody knows what that bridge, anybody that's been to Standing Rock knows what bridge I'm talking about. And so then the second time that I went to Standing Rock, we had like this awesome heart-to-heart. It was really kind of like a moment that was for us. And so I could describe it. You won't get it because you weren't there and part of it. And so then the second time that I went to Standing Rock, I saw him in Winona's kitchen, and he approached me, and he had like it was really cold outside, so he had like his face covered and everything like that. And he was like, you don't know who I am, do you? And he pulled his like scarf down, and I saw who it was. It was Poyamni. And this past week I've been talking to him, and he's in Houston right now doing, hi Ryan, hey Heather. He's in Houston right now doing, a lot of this, rescue and relief and, recovery missions right now in Houston, helping with Hurricane Harvey. And so I was talking to them last night, and they're just saying to me, like, what's really going on, and just like how the death toll, yeah, Jan, that's what I'm going to talk about. How the death toll is actually a lot more than what they're telling the public, that there's so many, so many, people that have perished in this hurricane is what they're telling me that they've been seeing, and what's really going on, and how like the FBI has like quarantined a lot of areas. The water, there's E. coli in the water, because all of the sewage systems have obviously flooded, and with all of these chemicals and everything like that too. And there's people that are like swimming in this water, and so that's so right now there's a lot of other hurricanes that are passing through. I have family in Houston. I didn't even realize this until yesterday, that have been affected by this hurricane. I have family in Puerto Rico that I'm thinking about today, wondering how everybody's doing over there with this hurricane that just struck. There's one coming to Florida. There's another one that's coming again to Houston. And so right now I had plans on leaving on the evening of the 26th to go and see how I could help out and bring things, and wherever it is that I could be used to help with a little bit of time that I have to offer. So right now though, I'm kind of like, well, all of these other hurricanes are coming. I should probably wait and see what areas are going to be needing more help. I was reading too that FEMA, they're about to run out of their funding. So that's a pretty big indicator to me, that, we really are, it's up to us too. Everybody relies so greatly and heavily on a lot of these government agencies that are coming in and doing what they do. But now it's starting to become where it's like, there's going to be so many areas of devastation, and it's really important that we all do band together here and start rising up as a people. Whatever faith, background, walk of life you have, we the people, as Americans, and just as we are called to do by God, is to serve and love one another. So, and regarding Flint too, it's like, I've been planning on getting to Flint a lot lately, and every time I've been making plans to go to Flint, it seems like something keeps happening back home. It's like God keeps steering me right back home. And so I think that right now for me, I'm in like a super standstill. I'm having a really hard time keeping up with even just the messages. Like my mind is kind of just like no. And I don't understand it because this is so unlike me. This is not something that I've ever, yeah, Garrett, exactly. We'll stay home. So I don't really, I think that it's just time for me to rest a little bit and gather, some more strength and wait on God, because I've been hearing him say, let go and let God right now. And that's not to say, I'm not saying that like this is over. I don't know. I'm just telling you guys that because the reason why I tell you guys this is because anybody who watches these videos, and because I understand that you guys are wanting to hear, you know, what is going on, what I have to say, and what my next move is going to be. So I'm letting you guys know that I don't know right now what my next move is going to be. I've just been kind of feeling like confused almost, and I know that I shouldn't be confused. So if I'm having to like wonder what direction it is that I should be going other than this hurricane, I'm set on wanting to help with this, you know, in what ways I can. But, you know, regarding Flint, like I haven't had a whole lot of events that I've held and things like that. And, you know, I just sense like that God is really doing a work here in our nation. And, you know, there's just a lot of, to me, like I'm looking at this stuff and it's like biblical, it's like judgment, you know, a lot of these things that are happening. It's like he's been giving us so many calls to return to him and to come to him, and we haven't. And, you know, America is a very selfish, and like wicked nation, to be honest with you. And so, you know, this awakening, I really feel like it's turning into a judgment now. And for the time being, I think that God really just wants me to start strengthening myself up in him. And if that means I just need to lay low for a little while, I'm going to do that. I plan to continue to do my research in my documents that I have and things like that. So I just want to let you guys all know. But these hurricanes, everybody, please keep watch on them. And if you can get there, if you can hold a drive for them, you know, keep a watch and see what areas of impact are going to be impacted, and what you can do to help. And also including with Flint, you know, they're not being hit by a hurricane, weather speaking, but the hurricane that they have faced has been done and forced upon them by their local city and state government for many, 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 many decades. So, you know, I have a heart and passion for them, and I think that right now seeing so much despair and sadness and suffering is actually really making me quite tired, especially the phone conversation that I was having with some people out in Houston right now. They were telling me a lot of really, really, you know, disheartening things. So, very sad. But I'm concerned. I'm concerned for our nation. I'm concerned for those that are suffering, and I'm concerned for those in Flint. So, what is Jenny saying? Kimberly, she's saying that she doesn't know what her next move is in Flint, and that with all of the things going on, God is trying to tell us to come back to God. I hope that helps, Kimberly, my brother, Niga, is deaf. So, yep, you're right, Danny. In whole, that is really essentially what I'm saying. Thank you. It's time to come back to Christ, y'all. And for those of you who are found in him, it's time to get stronger in him. We need to start seeking his face, and for those of you who do not know him, a lot of people are understanding and seeing like there's something stirring here, something's going on, you know, with everything, the weather patterns and all of this corruption, and you know, with September 23rd and what's going to be happening in the constellations and the last biblical prophecy. That is a pretty good big indicator, you know, of something that's going to happen. And that those types of things require a faith in the doctrine that I believe in from the Holy Bible, to know that God is speaking to us and there's something stirring in this world. And so right now I just it's where I'm at, you guys. So I'm gonna get back. Yeah, you're right. I can't help anybody if I'm worn out. And so it's not necessarily that I'm even worn out as much as it is that I'm feeling like I need to stop. I need to let God right now, because it's like, you know, he's going to work off of things that he's asked me to do. And even if I don't know, like sometimes the things that I've done might not make sense, like they're not going to help anything, but he ultimately has always the master perfect plan. So it's up to him to piece that all together. You know, I'm not God. So that's only something that he can do. And that's where my faith comes in, where it's like, okay, now I have to trust you to piece it together. And maybe it's just simply to speak to your hearts. So I really hope and pray that one day you guys could all come and to step into the light of Jesus Christ, because he is our only hope. He is our only salvation. And, you know, I really believe that we as a nation are going to face some pretty hard times here. And, you know, if you don't have him, you know, it's going to be a very scary, hard, difficult time. So, you know, because like for me, I see so much happening and so much coming, and it's like my faith is so secure in him that it's like thank God that he's given us these promises that we can always fall back on. When we see this is happening, he says, but there's hope in me, be found in me. So, all right, you guys, I got to get back to work now. I just want to let y'all know where I'm at, and that's exactly where I'm at, okay? Enjoy your day. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. It's going to be a great weekend. See you guys later.